I think that if you kind of look at the circumstances of 2020, a number of people had to tap into their retirement accounts because they lost their job and they had to have some revenue to keep the family afloat and pay bills. That was one thing that was clearly a difference maker in 2020 versus 2021. And I think that now there is an opportunity in 2021, hopefully that things are stabilized a little bit from the employment front. But even if you weren't affected by that, you've got a great opportunity in 2021 to apply the catch-up provisions of either your 401k plan or your IRA. And Tim, that 401k plan, the limits on the 401k plan are unchanged as far as regular contributions are concerned, but there is that opportunity for that catch-up.
Yeah, so if you're turning 50 in the year 2021, it doesn't matter if you turn 50 or if you are 50 already or if you turn it on the last day of the year, you have that opportunity to have that catch-up in your 401k of $6,500 or in your IRA of $1,000. And so oftentimes, who we see in this are those that maybe started families early on. Now the kids are out of the house. They're high income earning years. They've looked at their retirement plans. They know they're behind. And that's exactly what this is for. It's for that catch-up opportunity to be able to put more money in retirement, really for that last push until you retire.
And Scott, if you're looking at the possibility of higher taxes in 2021, this could be a good way to blunt that a little bit, because that catch-up provision, if you're going into your traditional 401k or traditional IRA, gives you the opportunity to take that contribution off of your earned income for the year when you file your taxes, or you'll get a smaller W-2 of taxable income at the end of the year if you're making a 401k contribution.
So that, of course, is related to assuming that you are close to or already maxing out your contributions, right? If you're not doing that, the catch up is really pretty far out there. But I think that goes back to a point here on planning. How do you know how much you do need to be putting back? Do you need to be putting back just as much as you can, like Tim's talking about? You haven't maybe had the opportunity to put a whole lot back while you're raising kids, and families are now smaller, and you're in the home with just you and your spouse, and you're turning age 50, and you've got opportunities to put more back just in general. But I think it speaks to planning here. A savings rate, identifying a savings rate, particularly about this age, could help you really figure out what you need to be doing for retirement.
Yeah, you really still have enough time for that money to grow when you're 50. And so, if you're looking at 65, which is usually the number someone shoots for whenever they're coming in to look at retirement planning. Now, it could be a few years after that or before that. But when you still have 10 to 15 years left for your money to be invested and for that opportunity for those good returns over that number of years, that can really make a difference. Just an extra $1,000 into the IRA or $6,500 into that 401k plan.